Alright, welcome back guys to a brand new 700K video. Today we're doing 1-star comment reviews
You know what it is.
on our favorite animes.
Me and David got One Piece.
Yeah, we rep One Piece. A great anime, 10 to 10 in my eyes. We know there's some people out there
Who blatantly slander it.
Yeah.
Not give it a chance. The list goes on.
Like there's people that watch it and they're like, okay, it's not for me. And it's like, at least to them, it's like a 3-star. But people that are just like blatantly ignorant, let's go and give it 1-star. Let's get right into it. This man named Farhad Liquid. He said, I'll tell you why. Number 1, it starts off with a story and a goal, but quickly it forgets these things and goes out of control with endless fillers. Endless? First of all, One Piece has an 11% filler rate. Episodes may be slow, episodes may be dragged out, but there's barely any fillers. Number 2, his second reason is again endless fillers.
Hey, how you gonna end your point 1 with endless fillers and go make it point 2? I know this guy's not not trying to make sense.
They seem they can't escape from them. Alright. Number 3, the art is so horrible. I can't stand to look at it. When the main character smile, I almost throw up. What? Number 4, the sound of Luffy's voice is painful, and that is an understatement.
He has to be watching dub.
It's a slap in the face to all real pirates, fictional or real. Huh? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
So you're telling me a man like Farhad knows what it means to be a pirate?
That's what I'm saying. You know this guy's
Alright, Farhad.
that man's profile picture is a bear doing the Dougie or something, bro. Number 6, they're milking the show for all the money they can. It's not about the show anymore. It's about the money.
What does that mean?
Number 7, I never hear the end of these 13-year-olds asking why the newest episode is not already translated and uploaded the moment the day switch is over. Oh, so these guys are watching dub. You can't get mad at a show if you're watching it in the most American way possible. You know what I'm saying? Get on my face.
No authenticity to it.
Number 8, the 13-year-old fans never shut about how awesome this show is. Bro, when this guy
one of this guy's points was logical, so I'm not even here to stress about it.
Yo, you're getting an unhelpful feedback, bro. Because none of this was, there's no like, when you're saying problems with something, you have to have at least some truth, you know, in your argument, you know what I'm saying? These are all opinionated things, you know, there's no fact in the argument, so.
No constructive criticism
yeah.
at all. If you're even going to leave a review for him, try to make it better. Right. Free Range Nomad. One of the greatest anime. Only thing is, it's been delayed for months now, and it's not because it's getting another season with it being in the middle of its arc right now. When an anime breaks off for a while like this, it's hard for a lot of people to just get right back into watching it. Guess you just gotta give up on One Piece for this year and watch something better like Tower of God, or if you like Chinese,
Dumpling Dalu?
Dulu Dalu, which is the beast, by the way. I think this nigga came up on that whole cake filler part. And you know when it was like long, it was like
whole cake was the longest arc in One Piece.
That was when there was a little stretch of filler episodes. But like, I guess if you were watching it concurrently at that point, yeah, you would have been a little mad. But man still called it the greatest anime. So see, he still knows what's up. He's not gonna slander it for no reason.
I don't even understand why it's 1-star. Anyways, a man like Zaryab. What kind of names are these? Are these names? Has to be profiles.
Fake accounts, fam. You can't hit on One Piece with your real account.
That's facts, man. Especially not on Google. So this man said he never watched a show and never will. What? Never watched a show and never will. The cover art and clips here and there of the show are enough to Where's the periods?
He hasn't put a single period in any.
No periods. No, fam. It's a whole dirty.
Nah.
9 lines.
Illiterate. Illiterate, bro.
Alright, let me start again. Never watched the show and never will. The cover arts and clips here and there of the show were enough to disgust me. It's made for children, nothing less, nothing more. A lot of people say it's better than Naruto. Totally disagree. I am a huge Naruto fan, but Naruto, its fair share of annoyance like Sasuke being the only imp character.
One eternity later.
Fam, reading with no punctuation is actually really hard. I never really done it.
I see, I'm backing up. I'm gonna applaud you for trying.
But the fight scenes are cool to watch. Completely new, like this is a new sentence now. Watch Attack on Titan. It's really good. It's a bit on the serious, but definitely a really good anime with good action and storytelling. Period. Bleach, another anime, is resuming soon. So yeah, Bleach is goated. Just don't waste your time on watching One Piece, the most idiotic show ever. I mean, just look at the characters.
Fam, how can he say this? And he hasn't watched all these series. He's looked at the clip arts and what the banner. Again, illogical, fam.
Fam, Branch, read this one, fam.
Is this Jared Heath? This show robbed me of raising my kids.
How? No, I want you to know, how does it make any sense? How
does the show rob you of raising you? You're just a bad parent. Instead of looking after them, I was watching this show nonstop. It never ends.
Wait, you're telling me your children are eating dirt and bugs while you're trying to binge watch One Piece, bro. This is a day ago. This happened a day ago.
Fam, someone find this man. It never ends. This show is a never-ending labyrinth whose walls will move with you. I am both mentally and physically sick of watching this show for the past 3 years, and now I don't recognize myself in the mirror, and my kids don't want to call me dad anymore. I am broken.
What?
Fam, so... Hey, fam.
What?
This nigga gave up on his kids for One Piece.
Alright, last one. A man like Nathaniel Q. Clifford. Horrible art makes it unwatchable. The character designs are so bad. Then we got the Goku ripoff Luffy. He's so cringe and he has no character development. No story or plot. Endless fillers. Overstayed its welcome after episode 200. The fights are even worse. It's just run in and win. Literally just the Luffy show. I don't even...
So bag this. 200, he didn't even get to watch that. We'll say that for him. So before that, the show's a little slow paced. I'll give it that. But you're gonna give up then after what you've seen so far. Other than that, and I can't understand the run in and fight just Luffy thing. Everyone in the show is banged out. Then
that's what I'm saying. Like Luffy almost dies all the time. If Luffy didn't almost die, then it wasn't really a battle.
It wasn't a bang out.
Man, that's the end of our time.
I got Bleach is my favorite anime, and we have this bet going on of who's gonna get the most upset. They swear it's gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. I already know what to expect. So let's see what the 1 stars are saying. So Labinette Potatoes, see what she's saying. I can't really vibe with the main character. To put it bluntly, I don't really like how he handles relationships towards others. Low key kind of feels like he's playing favoritism. The fillers was great, but I feel like it was kind of too long to watch all of them. The fillers in Bleach are great, fam. Like, all of them are actually interesting. I feel like the show isn't very flexible with how characters communicate with each other. It feels kind of stiff for me on how they sometimes have very little... I mean, yeah, it's not really a talking anime, fam. It's really about smoke. There's nothing to talk about. They talk when they fight. That's when they do the most talking. Overall, I feel like the show is missing something kind of important that makes it more put together. If you're looking for a super deep story out of Bleach, fam, that's not where you're gonna find it. If you're looking for smoke, and you're looking for a man to get stronger and cool concepts and cool powers, that's where you're gonna find. This was terrible in my eyes because I tried the first 50 episodes and it was boring. I yawned a lot of times watching Bleach. Then I went to my brother who was a bang out of Bleach. I told him that I don't like this anime, but he was the opposite. He loved it. I don't know why in my eyes all the animes like Dragon Ball, One Piece, One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, no offense, but I don't like it. Alright, so first 50 episodes, it was boring. Man, have to remember, like, Bleach started early on, like early 2000s. It takes a while to build up, but it doesn't take that long. Like, they see the hollows and Ichigo literally dies very soon, so I don't know how he's yawning through the main character dying. Alright, don't watch this. It's the worst anime ever. The story is too bad. First season, complete trash. Main character is like a badass who does not care about anything. His friends, Uryu and Sato. Niggas don't fuck with what's his name? Chad? Niggas don't fuck with Chad? I don't know how you could be mad at Chad, bro. He literally doesn't say much. He always rides out for his team. He's a stand-up guy and he really has powers. He can really box. He can really hold his own. Worst anime ever. Story is too bad. Nigga, they go to the Soul Society. They have a captain system. They have a squadron system where they have a captain, the lieutenant builds down. Everyone has a Zanpakuto that fits their personality. Then you find out mans have Bankais. Then you find out there's a Ronkars. Then you find out there's like, fam, there's layers. Like the story is not like, there's too many layers, too complex. The concept is too neat for it to be boring or bad. I don't get first season's trash. I don't get that. First season they go into the Soul Society. So people say this anime is bad, but could they make anime? Nope. Could they make an art style? Nope. Could they make an idea? No, because I'm pretty sure you could copy from others. So don't say anime is bad when you couldn't do better. And that's what I'm talking about, fam. See, who is this? Who is this? Bro, the Tam Fuang? Man, they're on their shit, bro. This is what, bro. Bleach fans really ride out. What'd he say? Complete facts. What'd he say? Could they make an art style? Could they make an idea? Could they spend times, hours, days animating? Could they make a good plot? Niggas are hating for no reason. I feel like it's just cool to hate. And hating is like a big wave. People love to be that person to talk down on another show, so they do it. But they're really reaching. Like, there's nothing to really hate about Bleach. If you love anime, you're gonna love Bleach. Let's see what Daniel is talking about. Another garbage mainstream anime. It's a build-up training montage that then a cheesy fight scene. Rinse and repeat for 100 episodes. Why shows like this get longevity while others get only 13 episodes is pretty disgusting. Alright, the whole premise of him fighting a stronger boss, the boss beating him the first time, he comes back, he trains, gets stronger, and beats him the second time. You can see it coming, yeah. But the way they do it and the way then the different types of bosses they fight and the circumstances makes it interesting. The first person he fights, Rukia's older brother. I forget his name, but it's Rukia's older brother. He's the main obstacle. Actually, the first one's Renji for real. Then he trains, comes back, beats Renji. Second one is Rukia's older brother. Beats him. He hasn't really fought a villain yet. He's just fighting his peers. The only time he fights a real villain is when he meets the Roncards and they're really coming for his head. Everyone's trying to kill him, but those niggas, there's a difference between the villains and the heroes, fam. Complete trash. Watched about 110 episodes before dropping it. I didn't enjoy a single second. If you don't enjoy it, but you watched 110, I think your mental is just a little slow. Like, it took you way too long to realize you want to stop. 110? Terrible, the worst anime ever. It has too much fillers. I can't stand why it's in the big three. Bleach has fillers. Every big anime has fillers, fam. Bleach does their fillers proper. Like, they're one of the few to actually put time into their fillers. Who hated when the Zanpakutos manifested themselves? The swords manifested themselves and turned to monsters and were fighting the Soul Reapers. Like, what? And they were sick, and they were stronger than the Soul Reapers. And they used that as a filler? That's a great filler, bro. But man's watched all of One Piece and all of Naruto's fillers. But this one had no proper story and boring arc, sorry. I think this anime needs a lot of work to get better. Not really. The only thing they're missing, to be honest, I'm surprised people weren't talking about the ending more. That's the only complaint I had about the show, is that they didn't know when to stop. They kept going after Aizen. And I haven't seen nobody really talk about Bleach's ending. Again, Bleach is so mid. Beastars is better. I've never heard of Beastars, and it's probably not better than Bleach. So that's my thing about the reviews. It was decent. There wasn't really anything too crazy. I didn't really even get that mad, fam. They were really talking about nonsense. And they can have their little Naruto and One Piece. But if you don't like Bleach, or if you hate on Bleach, you really don't love anime, fam.
Alright, here with Dragon Ball Z, my favorite anime. You should all know this by now. I know what to expect going into this, so it shouldn't be anything too wild. Alright, let's get into it. No, I just know, okay, the show is a lot crappier than I expected it to be. And do not watch this if you're a hater of anime. For the people who enjoy this, what the hell is wrong with you? Just kidding, we all have our personal opinions. And this is mine. I don't like this show. So, they didn't give a reason why they didn't like the show, or why the show's so bad. So, your opinion's invalid. Simple. This person, Sione Nazari. Yeah, your opinion's invalid. Alright, next. Personally, I can't get past the art style. It's cringy as JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It was made in the 80s. Why do mans expect... This was 4 days ago someone just left this. Why do mans expect to watch an 80s anime and expect Demon Slayer level animation? It wasn't a thing. It's impossible. Anyways, complaining about art style with old shows doesn't make any sense, because it's like... technology to where it is now, for example, if Dragon Ball Z came out now, I could understand. Yeah, it may not be your thing, but dude, like there was nothing else they could have done. Like there was nothing else they could have done. Yeah, being an artist myself, it kills me to watch that it's gotten so far in the anime industry. I want people to realize this, right? So Dragon Ball Z, right, is so good that Dragon Ball Super, in my opinion, is the worst anime ever. And when Dragon Ball Super comes back, it's gonna outdo numbers when you compare it to shows like My Hero, Black Clover, Demon Slayer. Like, come on now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't just get to write something that bad and still have it do those numbers. So clearly Dragon Ball Z is good. So yeah, it didn't get this far in the anime industry. And I want you to keep this in mind. Dragon Ball Z, even though Dragon Ball Super is bad, Dragon Ball Super is still at the top of the game, numbers-wise. And this is a show coming from the 80s, no internet. The only way it found its way around was through word of mouth. And of course, you know, Toonami or wherever. I believe it was on YTV when I was growing up. That's where I watched it. But yeah, your point of how did it get this far? Because it's good. Anyways, in my opinion, this anime is hot trash. All that happens to Goku is Goku screams to get more powerful. So honestly, I wonder how people like this hot garbage of an anime because there's no original stories. It's just repeating fights and more fights. That's every anime you watch, repeating fights and more fights. I don't get what you're saying. And even to this day, there's still no anime that anybody can show me that has a more iconic transformation than Super Saiyan. And that goes to show, if we're in 2021 right now, and no anime is able to give something as iconic as Dragon Ball Z, which was made in the 80s. Anyways, DBZ is trash. All the shows for it, because all the powers are the same, is a Ki Blast and not red. And if it's not red, then it's yellow. If it's not yellow, then it's green. If a Kamehameha is not blue, it's pink. So you just made a complaint about how the beams are different colors? That's a complaint about the show? Would you want them to all be one? I don't get it. The storyline is very bad. There's only one main type of story, that the villains will just try to destroy the universe and the hero will protect it. See, this is what people don't get. The big picture, the things that pull people in is, okay, you know, Frieza versus Goku. Cool. But the relationship on how they got there, how the story unfolded, this guy Vegeta was begging his mortal enemy Goku, the person he wanted to kill, said, yo fam, I actually need you to destroy this guy. I need you to kill this guy. Let me tell you the truth about him. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much a slave master.
Hello, monkeys.
Destroyed all of our, you know, destroyed your father, your mother, my father, my mother. Like, come on now. Like, no. Graphics cringy. It was in the 80s. All right, I don't even know. They just built funny. I might just be too young. I'm 13, by the way. This anime just doesn't sit with me. See, all these kids know nowadays is TikTok and My Hero.
Silly baka. Like, why do you gotta be such a silly baka? Silly little baka.
So quality, your opinion's invalid. Sorry, too young. Trash. The whole plot is about fighting overpowered characters, then some plot armor and defeating them. Right? I'll agree. End of the Buu Saga with that Spirit Bomb bullshit that Goku pulled against Kid Buu. Plot armor. I will 100% agree. But there's no way you think the way Frieza died was plot armor. A lot of people say, oh, it was plot armor. He just powered up because... No. Because Toriyama knows how to write a story. It was foreshadowed from the time Vegeta and Nappa showed up on Earth. The word Super Saiyan. He kept repeating it. Everyone's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Super Saiyan Elite. Like, what does this mean? So at that point, until you get there, you're already writing it off as this, you know, this thing that just cap. It's not really a real thing. And then you actually see it, it's like, oh, it's real? So, plot armor, no. Super Saiyan 2, I guess the plot armor you could say is that, you know, when they unlock transformations, usually there's a loss to a gain. But if that's plot armor, sure. You know, for example, we can talk about Dragon Ball Super a bit. There's absolute plot armor with Goku. Goku didn't lose anything to unlock Ultra Instinct. Goku didn't lose anything to unlock Super Saiyan Blue. He didn't lose anything to unlock Super Saiyan God. He didn't, like, all those things come with zero risk. Zero risk. Everything is just, I need to get stronger than this person, so I'm gonna get stronger. The way Dragon Ball Z is written is, I need to get stronger than this person, and then something happens that actually invokes me to get stronger. Something, your motivation becomes higher, or higher than it's ever been. That's how you write a story. You don't just give characters power-ups just cause. Should not recommend. This is the worst TV series. And no one's giving me reasons. Like, these people aren't really giving me much reasons other than this plot armor. And I already ran through it. Plot armor is not really a thing in Dragon Ball. Yeah, it doesn't have plot. It doesn't have plot. I don't get it. A lot of people even complain about Gohan. Let me break down to you Gohan's history, okay? Gohan at the age of like 4, seen his dad get killed. I don't want to fight either. A lot of people complain, oh, Gohan's a bitch, Gohan's this, that, and third. I wouldn't want to fight either. Would you want to fight? If you're 4 years old, you see your dad get smoked. I'm going to try and stay away from that lifestyle because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And on top of it, Gohan as a kid knows when you go with that lifestyle, you lose something, your family. That's why Gohan is so focused on his family. Don't get me wrong, in Super they did him dirty, but still. So yeah, these are just empty complaints. Horrible series, satanic, repetitive, overrated, don't watch. Disgusting and absolute scarring anime world. What? You're not even giving me real reasons! Anyways, yeah. That's it. I can't do this anymore.
Well, that was the 1-star review video, guys. As you can see, some people got mad. Some people were surprised. With me, I'm a humble guy. You know what I'm saying? We are humble men. We know what One Piece brings. He knows what Dragon Ball Z brings. But he doesn't like the haters.
Like, comment what your guys' favorite anime is, and some kind of blasphemy you guys have heard about your
The
anime.
most blasphemous thing you've heard about your
Yeah.
favorite anime. Put it in the comment section.